Just for me, I'm walking.
Great rise in Facebook. Great rise in YouTube. I'm a tad bit early.
So happy to be walking. Happy to
I just want to let you know that on Facebook, an old video, an old post came back up when I was asking in March who wanted to be tagged for the walk. This is August. But some people did respond when the tag came back up. I didn't put it back up. It just came back up. So, I just wanted to respond to it. Cassandra, I would love to tag you. Not a problem at all if you want to be tagged for the morning walk. Love to have you while you do your exercise or what have you. Not a problem. Kathy. I love me some Kathy. I have 2 Kathys on here that I love. I really can't name a friend that I have that I don't love. I tell you, love you like a obese person loves sugar. So, Kathy, not a problem. We're up. It's when I go up, it's on my Facebook page afterwards. So, it's not a problem. You don't have to be tagged. I'm going to be here. I'm set. I set my clock to do it. My clock is taking over. So, hey, great risings. Hey, Joan, since we haven't started yet, I can do it. Ooh, got 3 minutes. Hey, Joan. Good morning. You are watching. Okay, you want to join the broadcast, Joan? Okay, I don't know how to do it, so let me get back to the video. I think in order to start doing stuff, asking people, oh, Joan, you want to do the, you want to come live with me? Oh, but I don't know how to do it yet. As soon as I learn how to do it, I'll make it more official. Right now, it's just like a dream. Hey, okay, we back to fighting with the camera. Hey, YouTube, I was gone for a minute, right? You were like, what's going on? What's going on? August, we did it, y'all. Oh, I also, I want to say, great rises to Sylvia, Smith, Deborah, and Alex. They was walking with us, and our usual, Diane, Joan, Mary.
Thank you for the company.
The usual Canada. Okay, well I have to check stuff. For some reason, I'm using my old tablet, so it turns off the music. It doesn't allow me to do things. It's old tablet. B2B. Okay, y'all. Enough time. Plenty of time. You know I'm up. Get your mats. Get your chair. If you're just swinging your feet. I remember a while back when my knee used to slip. And before it was all these gyms that people could afford. I was told that to put bleach gallons and tie them on the end of my foot and do leg lifts. You know, like I got shin lift, lift my foot back, and that would strengthen my my thighs. And I did for a long time. Yes, I did it. I did it for a long time, and it worked. And my knee didn't slip again until I stopped exercising. That's another story. Anyway, so get your chair lifts, get your weights. You can do this, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this, you can do that. So many things you can do. So many things. What's this? Hey, Kathy. Rev up your bikes. Get your
I'm walking.
Yep, it's time. We're going.
Yes, indeed, I'm walking.
You think I would have got some water while I was doing all this talking? Let's start this quick little half-hour walk, y'all. Come on for the walk. Come on for the walk. Like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and share. Whatever you're going to do, if you're just going to do your hand exercises, that's okay too. That's an exercise. You ain't got to get up. But you need your fingers. Great rises, y'all. Great rises. August. 8 months. I light up when I think on it. Because initially, January, February, March was, but I just kept walking through. That's how you get through things. You keep pushing through. Push through, push through, push through. Yeah, so I don't know how that thing came up in, the post came up in Facebook. I didn't initiate it. It just came up, and then I'm seeing people responding. I'm like, whoa. They responded to this. Laura, I would have never sent her a request to be tagged. She lives on a farm. She's always out doing something, exercising all the time. Always doing something. But in March, I didn't know that much about her. So I just tagged her if she wanted to do it. But not now. I see what she does with her little chickens and little chickadees and stuff. And when she talks about the farm, that's work, honey. That is work. So I told her, ignore that post, honey. That was so long ago. I know you now. And it was good. I got a response. And people know to come in. I'm here. I'm walking. It's 8 months. It's 8 months. And we're still going. Doing this quick half-hour walk that is like a miracle cure. Like a miracle cure. I'm going slow now because it's hot, y'all. And the air that I breathe in, if I go fast to exert myself, I don't want all that hot air. It's just hot air. I don't want that. Other than when I have to breathe to survive. But in the wintertime, when that air is crisp and cool, we're going to have a fun time down here, honey. Yes. Go back, look at the old videos. January, February, and March, I was running for 5 minutes. That cool air that I was breathing in, it was everything. I didn't do it any longer because we're not a running group. I can't believe it. I lost YouTube again. Something is happening with this camera, and it's not holding on. So, we'll see. What I do is just take this video and download it, and then upload it to YouTube until I find out what's going on with that phone. So, this is where we are, and our walk is August. I tell you, 8 months. I'm a little bit shocked myself. Every day except Sundays for 8 months straight. I had to look at the video to tell myself it's true. All I know was everything was piling on because of that coronas, honey. And I was looking at the separation of energy and matter, faster than I'd like to. So I said, let me do something, and it just all came together. And here we are, 8 months later. I couldn't do it without you guys. Facebook, YouTube supporters. I couldn't do it without you. because I needed that encouragement. The first 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, I needed that encouragement. I needed to know that you guys would be there waiting for me to go live. I needed that. And you came through every time. Every time. I love my friends, honey. Whew. Yeah, my Facebook friends too. 5 minutes, y'all. This walk is so fast. Just like this. I'm gonna be saying, well, see you tomorrow. And you feel so good because you're just moving. Moving for the half hour. That's one thing they don't tell you. Good things about being old. Let me tell you something about being old. You don't need that much. That is the best thing. Seems like when you're younger, you're a bottomless pit. And especially if you don't know anything about being satisfied or satisfaction, you're bottomless. Be it emotional, be it physical. But somehow when you get old, you don't need that much. And that's good. I like it. I finally eat my little pieces of stuff that I like to eat. Yes, I cut my sandwiches in 4. I used to do it for my daughter all the time. She likes it the diagonal way. Even now as an adult, if I make her a sandwich, I cut it in 4. I like that. But now, what I've never been able to do before, I do it now. I nibble. I nibble. I never nibbled in my life. I nibble. Nibble. I was like, whoa. You sound full hog. But I'm nibbling. I was like, whoa. And then I nibble and it's gone. And I'm satisfied. I got 3/4 of a sandwich left. But when I feel like it again, I'll nibble on another half. That's awesome for me. I'm like, whoo, this matter is really handling this shit. Once you start exercising, your body, muscle memory and stuff kick in. It start doing stuff to save itself. And I'm along for the ride, honey. I'm along for the ride. Ha ha! Nibble. Can you believe it? My daughter is using my water down technique. She's using my water down technique. Because she's trying now to get off sodas. And I told her how I got off everything. Now I drink mostly water. My juice, maybe I'll have a tea, but mostly alkaline water. And I said, listen, all I can tell you is how I did it. You water down everything to the point you start off 25% water in. Then you just put 50% water and you just go ahead and do it. And then next thing is 25. And then finally you say to yourself, it's weird, but it worked for me. Finally you say to yourself, what the hell? If I gotta water it down, I don't even want to drink it. And then you just start drinking water. I know it's weird, I know it's weird. But then you just start drinking water. It worked with beer. I wanted to stop drinking beer. I watered it down. I watered it down. And I said, oh, why am I drinking this anyway? It's all watered down. I know I'm the one doing the water. It's weird, but it works. So she started doing it. She likes fountain water with a lot of ice. So she just started waiting till the ice melted. And then by the time the ice melts, it's disgusting. So slowly she's bringing herself up because it's like, it ain't even worth it for me to go get soda just to water down. See how that works? Weird. Wait, much love, much love. I mentioned all the love for my supporters, so that's what it is. Water down everything until it's water. And then you're like, well, might as well just have water. But that second oxygen, you know when you sit in class and they said, what's water? H2O. Everybody knows that. Oxygen, hydrogen, oxygen. Oxygen. So it was good that I started drinking water because after smoking so many years, and that's one thing I noticed that people who have that COPD thing, what they don't do is drink a lot of water. They're not used to it. Because drinking water is oxygen. I said to John all the time when he was working me out, I said, wait a minute, let me drink some oxygen. Because, you know, sometimes in the gym, they would have it all hot and everything. Cool air, I could work out forever. Just suck in that cool air into my lung. My body loves that. Oh. Anyway, when it was like in the gym, humidity and stuff like that, I would say, let me drink my oxygen. Give me a minute. Let me drink my oxygen. And then I would drink it, and I'd come back on. And I think that people don't realize that H2O means oxygen. That's why that's water. That's the liquid oxygen. And it's only people drink your water. It's just oxygen to move about the body. And that's my way of thinking. Y'all like, comment, share now. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share. So, you know, I tell y'all my Facebook story. Ooh, we almost at the halfway mark. This walk is so fast. How can you not take a half hour of your day to do half hour of nothing but movement? Swinging your feet, raising your hands, getting on your bike, getting on your mat, getting on your treadmill, getting on whatever you have, and just do that constant movement for just a half hour. You got 23 whole hours to do whatever you want to do afterwards. You got 23 whole hours to do anything you want to do. Just do this half hour movement in the morning and then go about your day. Girl, I be around here, honey. I be doing stuff. Let me stop. Okay. Y'all like, comment, share. Like, comment, and share. And since I start that protein again, sometimes when you think about pains in your muscles and stuff like that, get some protein in you and see how you feel afterwards. Now, when I got that protein shake and threw it down, I can tell you, half hour after I drank it, my muscles started feeling better. Woo! So, big protein. So I'm already ahead to think of the fall. I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to get me some real good bean recipes so I can have my bowl. I got just like a little bowl of beans before I come down here, so that's how I do my protein. I'm thinking about oatmeal, not so much, but I'm thinking about getting some cream wheat and putting some wheat germ in it. You know, stuff like that. I'm like, okay, so I can get ready for the next. This is where eating is important. But think about eating as part of your healing and what your muscles need to do this exercise. You know? Whew. This walk is almost over, y'all. It's so fast. I love it. I love it. My body says to me all the time, See, Vicky, I told you just once you get moving, will feel better, will be better. And it's not long, it's just a half hour. It's nothing. That's what I was telling myself. January. That's what I was telling myself. February. That's what I was telling myself. March. I was telling myself. April. And then I didn't have to tell myself. I knew it to be true. Child, y'all see this sweat? Sweat makes me happy. Impurities coming out. Ooh, sweat makes me happy. I like to say yes. First half of this show is brought to you by I like to say yes. Keep the word yes in your child's vocabulary by reading I like to say yes to your child. Do you like to slide down the slide? Always remember, say things to initiate the word yes. You like ice cream? There's only one response a kid will give you. And then you know the yes is inside them. You say, oh, do you want some ice cream? Yes. Okay, we're going to go clean up the room. No. No, pull that yes back out. Yes, use your yes more. Y'all can order I like to say yes from Barnes & Noble, Amazon, and Archway. Hey, Diana. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, Kathy, have a great day. Yes. Yes, Kathy said exercising is the way. She would know. She is a nurse. I don't know why this recording went off. I'm going to see if I can, for YouTube, I'm going to see if I can get the second part. It says not enough space. Okay. Alright. Okay. It's a new phone. I don't know why it's not enough space, but what are you going to do? Okay. Y'all drink some water. Get some water in you. And then hit the start button. Here we go, y'all. The last half. Taya sends me the funniest meme. Her Ezo. Funny. I am sweating. Sweating, 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 sweating. You know, coming from a family that has alcoholism or domestic violence is horrible for the children when they become seniors. I'm not saying adults. I'm saying seniors. Because you can't, a lot of times, okay, let me use my family for example. Okay, on my sperm donor side, it was domestic violence. On my mother's side, it was alcoholism. So, the two children from my mother, two sisters from my mother, they're so traumatized. They have no idea. They don't even talk about when we were kids. I can't get them to validate what happened from the age of my birth until 12. Anything I say to them, they say, oh, it was too painful. I don't remember anything from it. So I understand why they were treating me like a friend and not a sister, because the time that they're traumatized is the time that we were together with my mother. And that's the time they have erased from their memory. So now I understand how I was more like a friend to them than a blood kin. Now on my sperm donor side, domestic violence. You can't talk about stuff. because you can't talk about stuff without mentioning the domestic violence thing. Okay. Remember when we was all sitting there and we thought everything was cool and Daddy came around and punched Mommy in the face? Even as in the 60s and 50s, they can't talk about that. They can't. But it has affected them. They have affected them. On that side, the oldest has Alzheimer's. The middle girl is obese. The baby son is obese. The only one that seems to be halfway right is the oldest son and me. And I tried to get them when we lived things up. I wanted to talk about it. And I told them the truth. I was like, you know, I didn't stay there with the sperm donor because I had one more time to see him hit my stepmother, and then we was going to be up and popping. Crickets. Crickets. Nah, yeah, that was bad. I didn't like when Daddy did that. Nothing. Go get a piece of cake. Go get a piece of chicken. That's how they solve it. Now, my sperm donor, all of a sudden, he's mean as hell, but he'll say, that was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So him I like. He knew what we came through. Child. But as much as I like us getting back 2 years ago, getting back into their lives and stuff like that, there is, and I'm talking about the sperm donor, there's a greedy element in them that I can't understand. I spent 2 years saying, once the sperm donor dies, we're sisters, we're brothers, we're going to be together. What they heard me say for 2 years was, when the sperm donor dies, I'm going to try to take the house, I'm going to try to take the car, I'm going to try to take all his money. That's what they heard. So every time I talk to them about something, they were like, because I know the sperm donor, that is, he looks at every human being suspiciously. You want to get him, you want to take something from him, you want to do something to him. But being as mean and abusive and putting down women as he was, he had a right to be like that. So, I couldn't get through to them in 2 years that no, I just want us to connect so when the sperm donors die, we can all be friends. And every time I said that, what they heard me say was, I just want my money. I want to take all the sperm donors' money. I'm going to take all the sperm donors. That's what they heard. I didn't say that. I say to them, we're brothers and sisters. We got the same blood coursing through our veins. So, but I don't want nothing from him. He's a father to y'all. He wasn't a father to me. He's a father to y'all. Y'all take everything. But you my sisters and you're my brothers. Let me tell you what they heard. When the sperm donor dies, she's going to come in and try to take the house, the car, all the money in the bank accounts. For 2 years. And nothing I said could convince them that the only reason I was talking to them, I sent them gifts, I took them out to dinner, I constantly called and tried to make contact, tried to keep some dialogue going, and all they heard me say was, I want money, I want money, I want money. Never got a dime from them. They can tell you, they never once picked up the phone call and I was on the other end asking them for a piece of bread. Never. Never. So why now, when I'm retired and get my Social Security, I got money, why now would I want to make contact with them for money? But that's all they thought for 2 years. So then when the sperm donor died, to let them know that I don't want no money. I don't want nothing. I had to stop talking to them. I had to stop all communications so they can finally see. And it'll probably take them a year. I'll probably try to call them next year. They'll probably be so angry they hang up, but what can I say? But in a year, they will have settled the estate. They will have divided up the money. And that won't be an issue for us. Like I kept saying, let's not make it an issue. But all they heard me say was, I want all the money. Every time I called them, I said, hey, how you doing? They heard me say, hey, I want the money. That's all they heard. I said, I sent you a gift. And all they heard was, I'm sending gifts so I can get the money. That's all they heard. They ain't never sent me a gift back. Halftime didn't even want to call back and say thank you. So, when the sperm donor died, I said, well, Lord have mercy. I ain't getting across to these people in 2 years that I don't want the money. I ain't even getting into this. I ain't getting into it. So I cut off all communications. That lets you know I don't want the money. I don't want it. I wanted you as my sisters and brothers and friends, and we're all in our late 50s and 60s. We don't have the background of the domestic violence from the sperm donor. And let's just talk, let's just be ourselves and go from there. Honey, no. See what I said? Y'all heard me clearly. Guess what they heard? I want the money. I am calling you because I want money. Money I want. I want money all the time. That's all they heard. That's all they heard. They never heard anything else. I just said, I love you. I love you. We're here. You're my sisters. You're my brothers. You know what they heard? I'm here and I want the money. I want all the money. I want all the money when the sperm donor dies. I want all the money I want. I want to sell everything that I want. That's all they heard. And I used to wonder, I used to say, boy, they're not giving me too much conversation back. Wow. Especially the boys, the men, my two brothers. I was like, wow, when I speak to them, I mean, every now and again, maybe I'll get a chuckle out of them, but I know the sperm donor. They're like, she called me, she wants something. Never ask him for a dime. Never. Never ask him for a medal. Never. Never. But when I got back in contact with them, had to be costing money. Before, when I made contact with them, it had to be because I want something from my stepmother. Had to be because I want something. I've never asked. I've never asked them either. Which is so weird. I said, so what? But I know how my donor, if somebody called you, they called to ask you for something. And I used to say, that's wrong. Don't raise us like that. That's a lie. People don't always reach out for you to ask you for something. Sometimes they give you a smile. Sometimes they want to give you a little love. But he ain't like smiles, honey. He ain't like love. So, it had to be for something. And that's the way his kids are. If you like them, it got to be because you want something from them. You just can't like them because they're human beings and they're your sister and you got the same bloodline. No. Let's do some fingers. It can't be for that, honey. It cannot be for that. It has to be because I want the money. I want the house. I want the blah, 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 blah. Not friendship and not love. Because the sperm donor says that that's not what people want from other people. So, child, I cut off all communication. They understand that. They totally understand that. Now I'm the bitch. came to their lives and I was trying to get the money. And then when I realized I couldn't get the money, I didn't want to talk to them no more because the money and the money and then the money and then the money. Oh. I said, love. I said, love. I said, I want you to know I do care. I'm afar, but I do care about you. Nope. Never heard that. There is, do not hear that. The sperm donor trained them not to hear that. He told them, anytime anybody reach out to talk to you, they want something. I gave gifts to them. They ain't gave me nothing. I didn't even ask for nothing. I gave gifts because I love them. And if we were still talking, I would still be sending them gifts. Even though they don't send me nothing back. I like it if I can afford to give gifts. I like it. But to them, they was here. She trying to give us gifts. But she won't daddy money. She won't daddy house. She won't daddy car. She won't daddy bank account. That's all they heard for 2 years. Ciao. Tuck your elbow. Let's get these 15 out real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We almost gonna miss our song, y'all. We almost gonna miss our song. And we didn't even do the other arm yet. We didn't even do the other arm yet, y'all. I'm trying to get our music. I'm trying to get our music. We're gonna run a little over, y'all. Change arms. Tuck your elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And one for good luck. Yeah! Woo! We did a little over. Thank you so much for walking me. I gotta get some water in me, child.
Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, yes, indeed, I'm walking. Thank you.
I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.
So happy to
Have a great day, y'all. Thanks.